What it is, what it do, is Big Mo.
It's Kid Kels, baby.
And welcome back to the Big Mo Podcast, episode 7. Yo, we back. We back. We were gone for a week. I know y'all missed us. But shit happens, schedules and all that shit, Yeah, we couldn't work around it, but we back. We back. How you been, bro? Because I haven't fucking seen you in a fucking week.
I've been good, man. New York is getting warm.
I know.
New York is getting warm. It's feeling nice. Feels nice outside. It's like 60 degrees outside right now.
That's good.
It was like 70 today.
Yeah, over here it's been like around the same like 70s. It hasn't reached 80s yet. Like it's supposed to reach 80s like next week next week, sometime next week.
It's nice outside, man.
I love that freaking warm weather. That's why I love it down here too. Nah, man, but we've been having I've been having some like fun times lately, bro. Like I've been getting fucking wasted these past like few. Look, don't fucking tempt me, bro. I got this shit. I don't want to get fucking drunk again. Like I've been drunk about a couple of times this week, just like fucking, just having fun. Like
every time I text this guy, I was like, "Yo, you good? Yo, I'm feeling nice." I was like, "What the hell is where the party at?"
Yo, yeah. Yesterday, cause I'm in a group chat with if you guys don't know about the World Girls, check them out. They're dope. 3 Roxy, Steph Sabra, and Darina. Awesome people. They're probably one of the most accepting people that I've ever come across in the internet and freaking YouTube and everything like that. And like the community that they have fostered, like the people in that community are fucking awesome. Like I swear. So they created a group chat. Well, the people in the community created a group chat on Facebook, so we talk all the time. And we have like Zoom meetings where we just hang out and chill. And so a couple of times I've been like in there, just like I think it was last week. I forgot why I got wasted last week. I don't remember exactly, but I just started drinking, man, freaking. Oh, because we were just chilling after the show, right? And just talking about man shit and hearing music and everything like that. And then some other friends came in, and for some reason I got hype and I was like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna take some shots. And I was taking, because I had not drank for a while, so I was taking like shots after shots back to back, like just straight overdoing it. And I was just feeling way too nice. I was blasted, man.
But it was like little John.
Yeah, but it was fun, man. Like I love that shit. And yesterday, it was Steph Sabra's birthday, so we had to go big. And it was funny in the group chat. They were like, "Yo, Mo, you gonna take a shot?" And I'm like, "I ain't taking a shot today, man. I got work in the morning. Like, I'm not trying to do that." And then I started feeling bad because oh shit, it's Steph's birthday. So you know what? Fuck it, I'll take a shot. One shot led to 2 shots. That led to 3 shots. But the thing is that I was taking them shots in a fucking plastic cup. So the shots will be like up to here. That's more than a fucking shot.
Like a double shot.
That's like a double shot. So I took like 3 double shots, which I was feeling. But the thing about it is I took it I spaced them out. So it wasn't like I took them back to back. So, and then I kept on drinking like water in between or salsa water. So I wasn't fucked up, but I felt like in the middle between like tipsy and like drunk as fuck. That's why I was at that sweet spot. You enjoy everything, and you're not like fucking on the floor, like wasted, don't remember shit from last night. But it was fun, man. Last night was mad fun. And then on top of that, we started doing like fucking karaoke, like between like us in the group chat. Just started fucking making videos of us singing and sending it to each other. And then we went on a Zoom meeting and stood till like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yo, I gotta go to fucking work. What am I doing? I gotta get up in the morning. But it was worth it, man. It was worth it. So I finally got to see Coming to America over the weekend. And I want to hear your thoughts about it. I want to hear your thoughts about it, bro. Because I don't know. We may have the same thoughts, may not. I don't know.
All right. I feel like with this movie, on the plus side, it had all the characters, or like every character from the first movie was in the second movie, except for like, Samuel Jackson and I think like maybe like two or three characters that wasn't there in the
Was
original
this,
one.
was the sister there?
The sister, which
Uh,
one? The
uh,
twin
um, um,
sisters?
no, no, her sister. Why am I blanking out her name? The the sister to his wife. I didn't see her.
No, she
I
wasn't.
didn't see her, and the guy she was with too, So Glow dude.
No, he was no,
He
but
wasn't.
he would it would have made sense for him to be in the movie
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So I didn't see them in it, but that was
But yeah, a lot of the original cast was in the second movie.
what else you
But
got?
uh I don't know what happened. I just felt like the movie had the plot of the movie was decent. I was digging the plot. I was digging the well, I don't want to spoilers.
Should we do spoilers? And try not to do spoilers. Yeah, let's just.
All right, so I was digging the plot. I feel like the story progressed pretty fairly.
You know what?
I just
Fuck it. Do a spoiler. Spoilers. Fuck it.
Hey, fuck it.
Let's do it.
I just feel like what for him knowing he had a bastard son, you know that shit was that was funny. I feel like that was funny. The movie to me was it had certain parts that were funny, and then certain parts that was just like not funny. It was just like very cheesy, very it was like kid friendly kind of like the whole thing with the cutting the whiskers of the lion and stuff like that. I that was like why.
Yeah.
And then they had a lot of like they had too much like singing, like if it
I
was like
would.
a Broadway play.
That's the only that to me that was one of the things I didn't like about the film.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is a movie. What's going on here?
But yeah, yeah. Keep on.
But there is, I'm not gonna knock it completely. For people that do want to see it, go see it. It's still at the end of the day, it's still Eddie Murphy. It's still like the original cast. Arsenio Hall is there.
It's on
Arsenio
Amazon
Hall,
Prime.
actually, for me, who stole the movie was Wesley Snipes.
No, you know who stole the movie for me? Leslie Jones. Was it that?
Really,
Leslie Jones stole every fucking scene she was in. Had me crying, man.
really.
Every scene she in had me crying. Me, I personally love the movie. I did find some parts a little cheesy. Even like I did take what did take me out of it a little bit was like this was like the I felt like there was a little
The
too much
singing,
musical numbers.
yeah,
I didn't think they were necessarily bad, but I felt like there was too much. And
yes,
some of the cameos were not forced, not because I feel like all of them worked in their own way, but I did feel like it was a little too many cameos. It was like yeah, I was dying laughing. So Rick Ross out of nowhere, I was like, "What the hell is this dude here?"
yeah.
Like I was
You,
like,
you
that
see,
shit
like
came out of
things
left
like
field for
that.
me.
Yeah, but it wasn't
But I
needed
think
in the
they did it.
movie.
I don't know. I could be totally fucking wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, they filmed a lot of that in his house.
Rick Ross
Because
house.
in Rick Ross' house, because supposedly Rick Ross has like this big ass freaking mansion and shit like that. So supposedly they filmed in his house. So that I get the cameo, but if I'm right, I mean I don't know if that's 100% true. I will have to look it up. But like I the Kembe Mutombo one had me dying too. I
That one
didn't
was actually funny. He was
I
like,
didn't. He was like,
yeah,
no, no, no,
no, no,
no.
no.
But I did like the plot of the movie, though. I like the fact that it was like the man, like he went to go look for his son, and I also before I get into that,
I
I
think
did
you, I think you think what I'm thinking.
maybe I don't know, we'll see. Oh, but I was very concerned with not having an R rating, right? And I do feel like it didn't need it for this story. The thing is when you think about the first coming to America, when they were in Africa, you didn't really see anything rated R besides like the titty showing when they were bathing him and everything, but there was nothing really like no curse words or anything really. So when they went to New York, especially at that time, was
It was great.
gritty and
Yeah.
tough. And like if they and nobody was cursing in New York, like in that movie, I would have been like, that's unrealistic as fuck. So like to see it different how it is now is like they went and everything was like gentrified, which was hilarious. Everything was gentrified and shit, and the boys' barbershop was still the same. Like it's like that too in freaking Brooklyn too. It'd be like everything's fucking all nice around you and shit, and there's like one like spot that's been there for like years, for like 40 years, man. Like but that I didn't it didn't need the rated R. So I didn't miss the rated R when it came to that.
It didn't need it. Yeah, it didn't need the rated R. I just felt like that's what I was gonna get at. That I felt that there wasn't enough America in the movie. Like there wasn't enough New York in it.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. But I did like the fact that they focused more on Zamunda because we barely got to see Zamunda in the first one.
That
So
is
it was
true.
they kind of did a good balance of both. There was more Zamunda than there was uh um America,
America.
New York, which listen, the whole first movie was basically all in New York. So it is what it is. And I like the fact that they made his daughter strong too. I like that shit. Like, and his daughter like should have been the queen and not his son because his son didn't want it. Like, and he wanted to go off with the girl with the what would his handler, well, not handler, what do you call that, the lady that was helping him, be like
Yeah.
servant, not really a servant, but
Servant.
you know what I meant.
Servant.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, I thought the movie, I had man laughs. Like, I'm trying to think of some of the funniest moments to me. There was like the moment when that sexual chocolate scene at the end. That when they started bringing everybody back, sexual chocolate. He came back and
I'm trying to remember.
they were singing "We Are Family."
Yeah.
They were singing that shit. And
Oh,
everybody,
when Eddie Murphy took the stage and at Sexual Chocolate. Yeah,
yeah. And sexual
Okay,
chocolate.
okay.
Yo,
Okay. Yeah,
that had me laughing a few times in the barbershop. Barbershop was always like some of my favorite scenes in the first one anyway, too.
Yeah.
The whole thing that McDowell's is in freaking Zamunda had me rolling too. I was like, holy shit, McDowell's is in Zamunda now, and he's still freaking copying off McDonald's and shit. I enjoyed the movie. Like, if I were to give it a rating, if I were to give it out of 5, I would give it a 3 for me personally.
I would probably do the same. I would give it like a 2.5, 3.
Yeah, because and Wesley Snipes was funny too, man.
Wesley Snipes, I feel like Wesley Snipes bounced back with this movie, and there was another movie that he came out with recently.
Dolomite too. It wasn't Dolomite, wasn't he? I didn't see
Dolomite.
which I
Yes,
had to
there
see.
you go with Eddie Murphy.
I'm also looking to do Eddie Murphy marathon because I have not seen a lot of Eddie Murphy movies in its entirety. Like, I will watch a little bit of it, but I never watched it like from beginning to end. So I'm probably gonna do like a marathon of them, Eddie Murphy marathon, which that should be fun.
Yeah, you told me about Dolomite, and I'd seen Dolomite. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious.
I told him
there was this one scene in the when they was, because the movie is about this character. He's playing an actual real character in real life who was going through these things, and he was making the film Dolomite. And there was a scene where he was at the hotel room with the lady, and they were about to have sex, and it was just mad funny. And the lady, like, she like threw her in the roof, like in the ceiling, and it was all over the place, and it was just hilarious. It was mad funny.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. It's funny how I told you, I was like, yo, bro, check out Dolomite, and I didn't fucking check it out. Like, I gotta watch that shit. That I always hear good things about Dolomite, and I gotta check it out.
And that movie's actually rated R.
Yeah, that movie's rated R, and it's the same people that it's the same. If I'm not mistaken, the same director that did Coming to America,
Part 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
The same director. Because, and I also think they made it PG-13 because we in a pandemic. Excuse me, is coming out on Amazon Prime. I think they just want more people around to watch it because if you have families that they'll give more of a pass to PG-13 than they will rated R. So I feel like they think they'll get more eyes around it and to watch the film. And I thought it was good. I laughed a lot. So if I laugh, if I laugh in a movie and it's a comedy, it's a success to me. Period. It could be the most stupidest fucking movie ever, and if it makes me laugh, it's a good movie. If it's a comedy, if it's not a comedy and it's just making me laugh because it's just stupid, then
It's just stupid.
yeah, then it's not serving its purpose. Yeah,
You
man.
stupid.
That's one of the like I love comedies, man. Comedies is like one of my favorite like genres, man. Because especially those are like some of the best movies to watch in the movie theater too. Because there's nothing like laughing with mad people. Like I like to watch comedies with people. Like even if it's just like if me and you were just chilling and watching a movie, like that's watching it with people. Because when people laugh, you want to laugh more for some reason. I don't know. It's like contagious. So like I'm trying to think like I have so many favorite like comedies, bro. So many favorite. Like what are some of your favorite comedies?
But in general, or
In
but like
general, bro.
movies.
In general, comedy movies, yeah.
All right,
You
so
can-
I'm
Any
me
type of
personally.
comedy.
Well, I like any. It doesn't matter the type of comedy it is. Whether it could be like a high school kind of comedy or like a real life comedy or something like that. I don't. Comedy movies is comedy movies, but for me, my personal favorite one was one of my personal favorite ones. I'm not gonna give an order of like
Nah, it's not in order. We just
yeah,
throwing throwing our
I'm just
favorites
throwing it
out
out
there.
there. The most recent funniest movie that I think hands down is probably still very hilarious to this day is 21 Jump Street. That
Yo,
shit,
hell yeah.
that movie, I'll tell you something. That movie, I actually went to go to the movies to actually see it
Yeah, me too.
at the time it came out. And that movie, the first 10 minutes, the first 10, 15 minutes of that movie had me crying.
Yeah, no.
Crying. I couldn't stop laughing. Like Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum is like
Perfect duo.
their perfect combination. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. And I wish, I wish part two, because part two was funny, but it was a little disappointing compared to part one.
I actually felt like I don't know if it was better, but I feel like it was on par with the first one, bro. I love the second one.
I don't know, man. I mean, the second one was still good. It was still funny.
Yeah.
But part one, I feel like part one it was just like hilarious, man. The man, it was what was
My
the
name's
scene?
Jeff.
That's part two.
That's part two or part one?
That's part two. No, that's part two. That's part two. When they do the drug deal at the beginning of the movie, he was like, oh, he was doing that accent. He was like, oh, look at this guy. He looks like a Wolverine with the scar.
Yo, I have to rewatch those films because I haven't seen them in a bit, but I remember loving them, man. Like those.
No, I'm sorry, man.
No, go.
No, I'm saying that part one was just like what was it? It was the part when they was at the school and they got caught with drugs.
Yeah.
Like they didn't get caught with drugs, but they was at the school.
And they took the drugs. Didn't they take the drugs? And they were like hallucinating?
Yeah, they took the drugs, and the principal, was the principal or the guidance counselor? I forgot who it was at the time.
Yeah.
But he sees them and they both like mad high. And he's like looking at them. He's like, "Are you guys high?" And he's like,
Channing Tatum go, like, doesn't he laugh? Or is that part?
And then it's like, and then they started doing bad, stupid shit all over the school and running around and
that just makes me want to watch it.
Yeah, man. And then another part when they was like trying to do the investigation with Ice Cube and everything, and he was like, find the dealer, get the supplier. That's it. And then she was, and then one of the ladies in the circle, she was like, meanwhile, you guys was finger popping each other's assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the best. finger popping each other's assholes, and the way she said it too had me rolling, man.
Yo, that movie was mad funny, and then it was just funny from the beginning because Jonah Hill was like Slim Shady in the beginning,
Oh yeah,
and then the Eminem music was playing, and
because he
then
had he dyed his hair blonde and shit.
he
Yo,
dyed his hair blonde. Hilarious. It was a funny ass movie, man. 21 Jump Street was funny, man.
like one of my
What's one of yours?
bro, like one of my favorite fucking comedies of all fucking time is Step Brothers, bro.
Okay.
Step Brothers,
Okay.
still to this day, I could watch it right now and I just be rolling on the floor, bro. That fucking, there's so many moments in that fucking movie that are so hilarious. It's not even funny. Like one of my favorites is when they sleepwalking. When they sleepwalking and they go, I think it was the second time because they sleepwalk, I think twice in the film. But I think the second one, and they go and take the father and they do man shit, and the father go, I'm gonna wake him up. Fuck it, I'm gonna wake him up. And he wakes him up and they start attacking him.
Yeah.
I gotta attack them. Yo, I was literally on the floor in tears, crying because I was like, "Yo, this is the funniest shit." Will Ferrell to me, bro, is like even in his worst movies, he makes me laugh, man. Like some of his movies are like some of my favorite movies of all time. It's Step Brothers is one. Also, in Step Brothers, when when they're like punished and they had to be. And it's and then because they will he put his Will Ferrell put his nuts on what you would call
on
it on
the
the drum set.
Yeah.
Yo, he started fucking him up. And then when they were fighting outside because he buried him or he tried to bury him. I don't know if Will Ferrell tried to bury him or why am I blanking out on his name? Everybody knows his name.
I forgot. I forgot the
I don't know
name.
why I'm blanking out his name, but I love him too. He's hilarious. But I think he was trying to bury Will Ferrell, and Will Ferrell comes out of the fucking thing and attacks him, zombie and shit. Yo, I can't, man. That movie is
that movie is funny.
That movie is hilarious. And another one of Will Ferrell's that is a classic, Anchorman. The first Anchorman, bro. Oh, there's so much good, like so much quotables in that movie too, man. Like, it's one of the fun. One of my favorite scenes is when I think it was Jack Black. Jack Black made a cameo and he kicked the shit out of Will Ferrell's dog and kicked the shit. He kicked him so hard he flew off the fucking of the bridge. Will Ferrell was like, "No, Baxter!" He started going crazy, man. Yo, if you haven't seen Anchorman,
I haven't seen it actually.
You haven't seen Anchorman?
No, I haven't seen it.
No, yo, go see.
I haven't seen it.
Go see that shit right now. After this shit is over, part one is a classic. Part one is it's a classic. There's no way around it. It's a modern day comedy classic. The second one is good, but it's not as good as the first one. I feel like that happens a lot with comedies for some reason. Like,
yeah, it can't like, ever.
22 Jump Street came close to being like up to par with the first one, but like Anchorman 2 was a step back, but it had funny moments in there too. But you need to watch that shit, bro. I'll recommend that to anybody. That's one of my favorite comedies of all time. You got more? You got?
Yeah, I might have to watch that.
What's a comedy that I haven't seen that you mad that I haven't seen yet? And I think you should know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, but it's not part of my list. Like, I mean, it's probably my favorite
list.
No, it's not something that I wanted to talk about, but it is.
Oh, okay.
It is one of my favorite. It is actually
because it is a comedy.
Yeah, it is a comedy. It's one of the. You know what? It's probably one of my favorite comedies of all time. Like, hands down, like I could watch that movie anytime and I'll just like bust out laughing. And that movie's Friday, man.
Yeah. And
Friday, I don't know what's going on with this guy over here. And he's getting mad at me for Anchorman, but yo, Friday? Friday came out like 1995, man.
Well,
But that movie,
Anchorman came out in the early 2000s, so that's been a while too.
yeah, but we almost 30, man. Friday
You
came out a
already
long,
30,
long time
Papa.
ago.
I'm not 30
I
yet.
mean, well,
Still,
yeah, sorry,
I'm
I
still
am 30.
27. All right, no, don't rush time here. All right, I'm still in my 20s.
But yeah, Friday is like one of the best comedies of all time. Like that movie never gets old. Even for anybody that for anybody that really watches that movie, you could put that shit on right now on TV and people will just watch it. It's just one of those movies that you would just never get old. Chris Tucker, to me, is very, very, very underrated. Very underrated.
I think he is too.
I feel like Chris Tucker's name doesn't get mentioned enough, and which sucks because he had so many good movies, man. He had Friday, Money Talks, um, what you call it,
Yeah, the
Rush Hour,
Rush Hour 2, fucking
Rush
hilarious.
Hour 1, 2, and 3,
And 3 was
and he
funny.
had what was the other movie with Bruce Willis?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, that movie
No,
too. Was it
that movie was funny, man.
Chris?
Oh my God, what's the name of the movie, kid?
Keep talking about it. I'll look for it.
Then it is with Bruce Willis and it's a lady in the movie too. I think she got red hair. I don't know her name. I don't remember her name. But it's hilarious.
Yeah. Why am I blanking out on this? It's The Fifth Element.
The Fifth, yes.
The Fifth Element. That's one of my favorite. I love The Fifth Element, man.
Yo, Chris Tucker, man. I feel like Chris Tucker. I don't know what happened with him, with Hollywood and stuff like that. But I just feel like
he stopped making movies.
He just stopped. Yeah, he just stopped everything.
What was the last movie that?
The last movie he did was Rush Hour 3.
The last movie.
No, actually, it was a serious movie.
He did Billy Long's Long Halftime Walk. I don't know what that is.
Yes,
but
it was a serious movie.
He did Silver Linings Playbook. That was the one that was in that was with Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence and Robert De Niro.
Yeah, he did. He did a serious movie.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that movie either.
So he hasn't been in a movie since 2016, bro. That's a long time. And that 2016 film is not really anything. So the last big thing that he did was Silver Linings Playbook, which was 2012, and then Rush Hour 3 was 2007.
No, 2007.
2007. So he didn't make a movie from 2007 until 2012. And then he did Rush Hour 2 in 2001, and then did Rush Hour 3 in 2007. So he didn't do a movie between then either.
No, Rush Hour 2.
No, I'm saying Rush Hour 2 he did in 2001. And in 2007 he did Rush Hour 3. He didn't do another movie in between those two. And
he did.
He hasn't done any movies at all, man. Like, and it's like it sucked, man, because I always like Chris Tucker.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if he just doesn't want to do it or Hollywood doesn't have an idea for him. But I don't know if this
doesn't want to cast.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why everybody wants a Rush Hour 4 because they just want to see Chris Tucker again.
They just want to see Chris. Yeah, and it's crazy because I follow him on Instagram, and yo, the guy is still funny, man. You could just look at his face, and he'd just be like, "Stop playing with me, man!"
Yeah,
I'll just start laughing.
It's his cadence and his his delivery, and his voice.
He's naturally funny. It's like he doesn't. It's like it doesn't come off forced to anything. It's just like naturally funny.
Yeah.
And this is why Friday is. It's a classic movie. No matter.
Yeah, I gotta see anybody. It, man. I was supposed to see it because I was during Christmas time, because I know that Friday after next or after Friday or something like that. Which one? It's Friday, and then it's what comes next Friday.
Next Friday, and then Friday after next. Yeah.
One of them is like takes place during Christmas, so I was gonna use
Friday after next. That's the last one.
I was gonna use that as an excuse to watch all three, and then I just totally fucking forgot about it. But I can watch it. It's all on fucking HBO Max, so I know I watch it. I just gotta
Yeah.
like I be forgetting sometimes, bro. Because that's the thing. There's a lot of content and a lot of movies out there and a lot of TV shows, especially with TV shows. It's hard to watch everything. So sometimes you forget about shit. You're like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta watch that. I haven't watched that yet. So there's a lot of movies that are like in my fucking blank, like that I haven't seen yet that I still want to see, man. What's another? I'm thinking of. I got a Borat is another. Borat, the first Borat was just like
Yeah, the first one, man. The
I
first one
was.
is
I remember when I first saw that it was like so new because it was like, yo, is this real? Is this like what we didn't know what it was at that time? We didn't know if it was like, especially me, us being we were younger, so I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know if it was real people that he's just going to like kind of like a kind of like a jackass where they just do shit like pranks and everything like that, or if it was staged, if these people knew what was going on. But when I found out that was like people didn't know what the hell was happening and he was catching all these people like basically off guard and shit, yo, some of the funniest things in that. Look, very nice.
I feel like when the part when he went to the hood.
Yo, oh my god, yeah.
And he's like, "What's up with it, Vanilla Face?" And he was like, and they was like, "What's going on here?" No. And then he said he ended up saying the N-word to one of them, and it was just like hilarious. And I was like, "Yo, this guy, man!"
Oh my god, man!
It was just funny, man. That movie, hands down, that movie is a classic, no matter what. That's a classic movie.
Have you seen This Is the End?
This is the by who?
It's with so it's with James Franco, Seth Gordon.
Who?
Yes.
When the one that they're all playing themselves and the world is ending and shit like that.
Yes. It was a Netflix exclusive, I believe.
No. It was a movie. It was way before Netflix.
No, man. I think.
No, I'm telling you, it was way before Netflix. I saw it in the theater.
Ah, man, Netflix was out already.
No, well, Netflix was out already, but Netflix wasn't at the point where it was like, yo, they putting movies out and shit like that. It wasn't like that. Yes, I'm positive, bro. I went to see that shit in the movie theaters. I'm telling you, that shit came out.
Can you just look it up for me, man?
That shit is. I'm looking right now. It's 2013.
There was a James Franco movie that was a Netflix exclusive.
No, that's not it. This is not. This was back in 2013.
So which one was it then?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think. I don't know what you're talking about.
Am I bugging here, guys? I know there was a James Franco Netflix exclusive movie.
Listen, we don't figure it out right now. Put it in the comments and tell us if we're tripping. Oh, was it the interview? No, the interview was.
Oh, it was the interview.
It was the interview.
It was the interview.
The one where he went to North Korea. When he went to North Korea.
Yes.
But
I know I'm not bugging.
I'm talking about This Is the End. You never seen that one?
I've seen This Is the End. Yeah, I've seen it.
That I haven't seen it in so long, but I remember just fucking like on the floor because I like the fact that they were all playing themselves. Like they weren't playing like characters; they were all playing themselves.
Was that the movie with Ben Stiller in it too?
I don't know if Ben Stiller because there was a lot of cameos.
Oh no, that's another movie. That's another. Never mind.
Probably not Ben Stiller. That's the one where Rihanna smacked the shit out of Michael Cera. Because he was talking slick to Rihanna, and Rihanna said, "Bah!" Smack the shit out of him.
Yes.
Rihanna. Yo, that movie is crazy funny, man. Especially at the end when it's like, I'm not gonna give it away because I want people to see that shit. No spoilers for that one, but that's one of my favorites, man. I love James Franco and like Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen. Why the fuck am I messing up his name? Seth Rogen. Like
Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins, Seth Rogen, Seth Rollin. What the fuck is now you got me saying it wrong again. Like shit.
Seth Rogen, man.
Seth Rogen. That's my boy, man. I love Seth Rogen.
Get it straight, man.
He has so many fucking great movies too, man.
They do. They're good. They're a good duo. What's another movie they did that was actually really good? Well,
they did do Interview. That's the one that you were talking
about.
Yeah,
the Interview. That was a Netflix exclusive, and also Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express is classic. Pineapple Express is classic. That's a classic, like a weed comedy and shit like that. Yo, I love
Yeah,
that.
for all you weed heads out there, Pineapple Express and Friday,
Bro,
those are the
Fridays,
best weed movies, man.
I gotta watch Friday, man. I gotta
Yeah,
watch
that's the
Friday.
best movie. If you gonna get high today, you ain't got a job, you ain't got shit to do.
Oh man, and speaking about like what we were talking about, Rush Hour, the Rush Hour films to me are fucking hilarious, especially the first two. The third one was okay, but the
The
first
third
two,
one was okay.
oh my god, the first
The
two.
the second the second one is one of my favorite movies of all. Even the comedy, all that in one is one of my favorite movies of all time. Rush Hour 2.
The second one is just way too good, man. I love this. I know a lot of people prefer the first one for some reason. I don't know if it's because
It
I
was more
grew up.
because it was more serious based.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the second one just took it to the next level in terms of comedy and just like that movie is funny, man. I can't wait to see because I haven't seen it in a bit, and I like to revisit those films every now and then. That movie will never not be funny, bro.
He
Not
was
never.
like, he was like, I see me and you in one of them bathrooms in about 5 minutes. When he was talking to Estevera, Estevera from San Juan.
Oh
And he
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then I remember when she flashed the badge and her bra strap was showing, he was
And he
like,
went.
wait, I didn't get a good look at that. He was like, show it again. Yo, Chris Tucker, man. God bless him. God bless Chris Tucker, man.
I know.
Listen, let's give it up for Chris Tucker, man. Let's give it
Chris
up for
Tucker,
Chris
baby,
Tucker,
Chris Tucker.
man.
I love Chris Tucker, man. I wish he
Yeah,
would do
man.
more films, man. Like
I wish he would have. I wish he would have did more films, man. For real.
like he's one of those gems too. I always liked him too.
Yeah, man.
You know, was another good film too. Hangover, the first one.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Hangover 1. Hangover 1 is the
Hangover
best.
2 was
It's the
okay,
best one.
and I hated
Hangover
Hangover
3
3.
is garbage.
Oh, but Hangover 1, bro, that first one, when you watch it, when you don't know what's gonna happen, and you watch that shit for the first time ever, that is one of the funniest fucking films ever. When they wake up and they he has and he has no fuck, he has his tooth, and that was in the first one. He had his tooth missing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
and they wake up and the fucking tigers in the bathroom and shit like that. Zach Galifianakis is hilarious in that film, man. So funny. And
And for like what you said, for people that never seen it before, and then that part at the end of the movie is just
oh
that
my,
what makes the movie even more funnier
oh
when they
my,
find out what the fuck actually happened.
no, yeah,
When they
that
look at all the pictures.
all the pictures. Oh my, that was I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. And then when that shit came on, when that all those pictures flashed up, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Oh shit, that's what happened." It's one of the one of the best post credit, like not post, but like credit scenes when they show you all the pictures at the end. That shit
And
is
they got the perfect song. You spin my head
yeah,
right, like it was. But I think it was a Flow Rider song at the
yeah,
time
yeah.
when he sampled it. Good movie, good classic movie. I'm gonna go right now with I'm gonna go with American Pie 1.
Wow, wow. American Pie. Damn, I haven't watched that film.
For all you little perverts out there.
Was Stifler's mom? Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom.
Ah,
Oh,
it's one
Stifler's
of, but it's
mom.
one of those things. I haven't seen that movie in so long that I forgot. Like I don't remember a lot of the film. So
That movie, that's another movie that I could watch. You put it on TV right now and I watch it. Classic. Classic. It's that movie is honestly for teenagers growing up
and
because
college
that's what
students
we
and
go
stuff
through
too. Yeah.
for men. And you know, they go into the kids are in high school and they're going to their high school prom and graduation and all that
Yeah.
shit, you know, vice versa. So they just go and fucking it's just hilarious. And then they all trying to they make a pact to lose their virginity, and it's just like it's
I
one of
gotta
the
watch.
greatest movies in all time.
I gotta fucking watch that film again. I haven't seen it in so long that I honestly like don't remember a lot of it, but certain
Now,
parts.
my favorite part of that movie was when he set up the webcam in his room, and then the girl
Yeah.
was getting undressed in his room, and then he went over to his friend's house to watch the webcam at his friend's house, and then they're like, "Yo, what are you doing? She's getting naked in your room. Go
Go to
get
your
her.
room.
Go to your room." And then he comes running back to the house, and he runs up the stairs, and his parents is looking at him like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then he runs in the room, and he's like, "May I join you?" And she was like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "You scared me, Jim. You scared me."
Oh
And
my-
then and then she let him in, and then he got in the bed, and he's like, "Oh, this is like the best moment ever." And then he starts like stripping and shit like that, and then he came twice without even just touching her.
Oh man, yeah, that's
Hilarious movie, man. Hilarious movie.
I'm always hilarious. We touched upon it before and on the beginning of this video, but Coming to America is first of all, it's honestly my favorite Eddie Murphy movie, and that goes a lot because Eddie Murphy has a lot of funny ass movies.
Honestly, that's probably the best Eddie Murphy movie.
It is the best Eddie Murphy movie, and it's one of the most like quotable movies. Like, "Good morning, my neighbors. Fuck you, fuck you too." Like, come on, man. Yo, that movie, it will never get old to me, bro. Is one of those is one of those classics of all time, man. Like
Yeah,
that
man.
movie, Eddie Murphy really brung it on that one, bro. And especially with him playing all the was that the first movie that he was playing multiple parts? I think so too, because
That's a good
I
question.
know he did it in Nutty Professor, but of course that was
Yeah, but that was a little older.
because he did 48 hours. That was only him. He did Trading Places. That's another funny movie, by the way. That was
Doctor Dolittle.
so I think Coming to America was the first time he did a movie that he was starring in multiple roles.
But you know what's actually crazy? That all the other roles that he played in, it doesn't look like Eddie Murphy.
That because the makeup was so good too, man.
So good. Because
So
if you look at
especially when he plays the Jewish guy too, yo,
Yeah.
you would not know that's fucking Eddie Murphy unless
yeah,
they told you.
and then like, because when you watch Nutty Professor, you could clearly see is Eddie Murphy at the end of the thing. And it was just Coming to America is one of the that show was just fucking funny.
And I still don't get like that's why when it comes to comedies, I don't look at the Rotten Tomato score because I think if I'm not mistaken, Coming to America has a 69 on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's fucking bullshit. I mean, it's fresh. That means it's not a bad movie, but 69? 69 for Coming to America? You bugging, bro.
I think at least a 90.
That's not at least. I would say at least if you're gonna go low, at least 80.
85. Yeah.
The fact that it's 69 is I was shocked when I was looking up on it and I was like, what the fuck? 69? Like I was like, that's crazy when you think about how famous that movie is and how many people regard that as Eddie Murphy's like best movie, you know? Like I love Coming to America, man. I never get that's a movie. That's one of those movies that you never get tired of ever. That movie I could put it on anytime and I laugh still. Like I love that film. Love that film.
Yep.
Yo, you got another one?
Of course, man. I got a plenty. I go all day.
Go for days. Let's go. Just keep on. I pick one, you pick another. Let's go. Let's keep on going.
Scary Movie 2.
Yo, we were thinking the same thing. We were thinking I was gonna say Scary Movie 2, bro.
And the thing with Scary that's for me, that's one of the only franchises that part 2 was either up to par with part 1 or better.
I think it was better than the first one, in my opinion.
But don't sleep on part 1 because part 1 is funny as shit too.
And with fucking the scream and everything, that shit was funny too.
Part 1 was funny as shit.
Hell yeah.
Part one is a classic.
Yeah. But I don't know, something about part 2, man, just like That first of all, that whole scene, the whole fucking
with the
opening scene with the
Exorcist.
Exorcist, bro. And I'm scared as shit of the Exorcist. That whole scene, fuck.
And she's like, fuck me, and then he's like, father.
that scene will never get old, bro. No.
And then she was like, what? When when his mother was in the bed with the demon, she's like, what? You don't know how to have any fun?
And then, what's his name with the fucking hand?
Oh yeah, he's like,
you putting that shit in the fucking turkey.
This is my strong. He's like, you gotta put it in the turkey. He's like, I don't want
that. Yo, I gotta watch that movie right now. Shit, yo, I love that fucking movie, man.
And they was like, my germs. He's like, my germs, and then he starts coughing all over the turkey.
Was that the? Am I getting confused? Was it part 1 or part 2 where the cum scene?
There was 2 of them.
It was 2. It was
one in part 1 and in part 2.
And part 2 was the one where oh fuck, who was the one that was it Shorty?
No, Shorty wasn't part of.
No, not Shorty. What am I talking about?
It was Sydney.
As one,
but there was the one in part 1.
If I'm thinking correctly.
Yeah, the one in part 1 was when she had sex with the boyfriend. And then he came, and then she fell, and she was thrown to the roof of the house.
Yeah, yeah.
The roof of the room. And then in part 2,
ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling. And then in part 2, she was with the guy that she was like messing around with.
Yeah.
And then they was they was stuck in the freezer because they couldn't get out. And then he couldn't feel like his legs.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was like just jerking him off, and then he came, and then it splashed her into the door.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
yeah, I know that one.
Both of them, I get confused every now and then. I'm like, I forget which one is in which movie because they're almost basically the same thing, just different like scenarios or whatever.
Yeah, but like I'm telling people, part 1 is a classic, and don't sleep on part 1. But part 2, man, that's what I'm telling you. That's one of those franchises that it's very hard because it's one of those. It's actually part 2 is actually a movie that's either up to par with part 1 or even better.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's like it's rare.
Yeah, yeah. That's like with comedies. Yeah, that's rare. It's rare with a lot of franchises though in general too. I mean, there's some film like what if I come to think like franchises is not with comedy like. That the second one is better than the first one, or second is better than the first one, or up to par, is I will say the Terminator, because Terminator 1 is fucking a classic, but Terminator 2 is my favorite out of the franchise, and I feel like it's better. Mm-hmm. The same thing with Aliens. Alien is a classic. Aliens, the second one, is a freaking banger, bro. Like, so like it depends, like.
That like Rocky too.
Rocky
got better after the third movie, I would say. Because Rocky 1 is a classic.
Rocky 1 is a classic. Rocky 1 is no denying. Rocky 2 was okay. I like that he won or whatever. Rocky 3 was okay.
Rocky 4 is
right.
Rocky, huh?
Rocky 3 was with Clubber Lang.
Yeah, with Clubber, it had Hulk Hogan in it. It had
Mr. T,
Clubber Lang, which was Mr.
T. Yeah, yeah.
But to me, my favorite one was Rocky 4.
Yeah,
Rocky 4 to me. Well, like we had the discussion before about
a long
Rocky.
time ago. Yeah, we had
a long time. But we're not going to get into this. But for me,
fuck it, get into it real quick.
No, man, because we still. All right, so what I was trying to tell Big Mo was that Rocky 4 to me was the best Rocky movie because it was just everything hit on point. They had the dying of Creed, which Ivan Drago came and he killed him like fighting. He died fighting.
Yeah. It
was just the whole revenge thing of him fighting for Rocky. He quit boxing basically.
Yeah.
And then, his friend dies because it was his arch enemy for years, and he became one of his best friends. And he just fought this guy because it was supposed to be an exhibition match. It
Yeah.
wasn't even supposed to be like a.
Yeah, it was just for
It
fun.
wasn't supposed to be like a
Just for
regular
charity, I
match.
think it was, right?
Yeah, it was for charity.
Something like that.
And the fucking guy kills him. And Rocky was trying to throw in the towel.
But Creed
and
didn't want it.
you know, Apollo Creed was like, "Don't throw in the towel. You know, we're gonna let it happen." And then you know he ends up dying, and then Rocky was out for revenge. So it's the storyline for Rocky 4 was just so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then the music, the soundtrack of that movie just gets me hyped because this is when it was in the 80s, and they had Eye of the Tiger was playing in that movie, and
you also had that movie. The reason why it's so revered is because of the training montages, bro.
Yes.
The fucking training montages. That movie is all straight training montages.
Yes, and then you know the workout and Rocky like running and climbing the fucking the mountains and shit in the snow.
Him going to fucking Russia and beating him.
Yeah, Russia. It's just it's so good. I think, like when I was telling Big Mo, I was like, man, you got to put Rocky 4 is like really up there, man. I think it's probably Rocky 1, then Rocky 4, and then the other Rockies like down the list.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends. Definitely Rocky 5 is pure shit. That one we definitely agree on.
It had potential, and it really had potential.
Potential, but they fucked it up. But okay, let's get back on topic because now we're going a whole nother fucking a whole nother direction. Let me
name another comedy movie, man.
Go back to your comedy. Let's go. Give me another film.
Superbad, man. My man Jonah Hill. Let's give it up for Jonah Hill, baby.
McLovin, that's my dude right there.
McLovin at that year, McLovin was popular. Everybody wanted to be McLovin. I even wanted to be McLovin because when that movie came out, I was like, what year was that?
Superbad.
Search it up real quick. Yeah, I think it was 07 if I'm not mistaken. But
07, yes, 07.
07. All right, so I was
07. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is his time gone, man?
At that time, when that movie came out, I was 17 years old. I was 17, and I actually, 17, and honestly, a 17-year-old can't buy like alcohol and shit like that. It's absurd. You're still underage. You're not legal. So at the time, McLovin was so popular that the movie had made me and my friends get fake IDs. We all got fucking fake IDs, and then I was fucking 17, and I took a picture, and I still have that ID. I gotta look for it somewhere. And
you gotta put that shit, post that shit right in the fucking
thing. on the comments and shit on the pictures. And hilarious. And I was fucking 17, and at the time we managed to get alcohol and shit like that. So I felt like McLovin, or like a real life McLovin, and like it was just funny. That movie is funny, man. And then that whole movie, McLovin stole the fucking movie. And then one of my favorite scenes in that movie is when the guy McLovin and Jonah Hill, I forgot the part that the name of the actor Jonah Hill plays. They go into the bus with the alcohol that they were supposed to bring to the party that the girl asked for, because they was going to a high school party, and she brings they bring the alcohol to the bus, and they was already almost getting to the party, and then there was an old man in the bus that had beef with McLovin earlier on in the movie because he was stopped by the cops. Yeah, because McLovin had a run with the cops that he wanted to like chill with them and shit. So that part was hilarious. He was like, he gets on the bus, and the old guy, he spots him. He was like, "Hey, you, McMuffin!" It was mad funny, yo. Mad funny. And then they forget.
He played.
And then they break the glass bottle and everything, and Steph. Yes, Steph.
Seth.
There you go.
Jonah Hill plays Seth, and
Steph.
Michael Cera play Evan, which is
Evan.
because the movie is, I think, is kind of like loosely based on Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg's life, right? Because that's
Really?
yeah, Jonah Hill is Seth, and Michael Cera's Evan, and
Really?
the screenplay writers are Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
I think,
for anybody that ain't know, Seth Rogen is in the movie as well.
yeah, he plays the officer. Him and Bill
He
Hader,
plays the
bro.
officer.
Yo,
Yep.
Bill Hader's another one that's fucking slept on. OD. Bill Hader's fucking hilarious, bro. I love Bill.
Oh,
Well, you got
I'm
another one?
gonna
I got
I'm
another.
gonna tell you. Yeah, I definitely I got comedies for days, but I'm gonna tell you a sleeper movie you probably never seen before in your life. It's a sleeper movie.
Let's see.
You know, I hardly doubt you ever seen it before, but it's fucking hilarious. If I was to tell you to go see this movie, please go see this movie. I don't even remember the name of this movie right now. I'm gonna have to get back to you with the name of the movie, but because I don't want to use my phone to search.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Okay,
It's okay. Hold on.
who stars in it? You know who
Honestly,
stars in it?
I don't remember the main star of the movie. It was around that time when like Superbad came out and all that shit. It's a very a lot of people haven't seen that movie. It's a sleeper.
Is it underrated?
It's an underrated film. It's like one of those movies that a lot of people have not seen. It was like it's kind of like, it was a movie that was like, I wouldn't say low budget, but it was mostly like it was underground.
Okay.
Google YouTube will search this part of the movie. It's just put "I hate your face." It was about a guy. It's a nerd. He's like a video game. It's like a video game nerd.
Oh my god. Fuck. I think.
And
Why does it sound so familiar? Like,
he's like he's portraying these video game actors in real life.
is it? No, not Grandma's Boy. That's
Yes,
Grandma's
yes,
Boy.
there you
It's
go.
Grandma's Boy.
Yes,
It's
yes,
Grandma's
yes.
Boy. I fucking knew it.
Yes.
I haven't
When,
seen the film in its entirety, but I've seen bits of it, and that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yes, and when the guy, he's like playing like a robot and shit, he's like, "I hate your face," and he was like, "You cannot see me, I'm camouflage." And then he's like, "Yo, that movie is a fucking sleeper, bro. That movie is hilarious."
Yeah, hell yeah.
Grandma's Boy, you hit it right on the money, man.
Grandma's Boy. I was like, it was because I kind of knew what you were getting at, and I was like, is that? It wasn't coming to my head, and I was like, oh shit, yep, it was that. Fucking yeah, that's that.
Yo, for anybody who hasn't, well, honestly, the movie hasn't aged well, so.
Yeah.
For anybody that really wants to go see it, try it out. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay,
It's hilarious.
I got mine. Making my way downtown.
Oh, white chicks, baby,
fast
white
and I'm on bound. White chicks, bro.
Man.
White
Yo,
chicks.
give it up for the Wayans
Hilarious,
brothers, man.
The
Give it
Wayne
up for the
brothers,
Wayans brothers,
always
man.
hilarious, bro. Always, yo. I fucking love that film. That film has so much. Yo, there's so many shit that happens in that fucking film that just makes me die laughing, man. When they're going back and forth between when they're doing your mama jokes.
Yes.
That part is funny. The part when Terry Crews is fucking dancing with the whistles.
When he's high off the ecstasy and
He's
shit.
high off the
That shit
X.
was
Yo,
hilarious. Hilarious.
when they're doing the fucking the dance too, they're doing the dance battle.
Drink, rock around it, rock it, round it, rock it, rock it. It's tricky. It's tricky, baby. It's tricky.
And still
Yeah, that movie.
Still, the opening scene makes me dying too when they're in, undercover as cute as.
Esta loca.
Esta
Esta loca.
Guantanamera. Arira Guantanamera.
Yo, that movie that's another classic. And
Yep.
you said the Rotten Tomatoes for that movie wasn't even that great.
It's 14%.
Wow.
Shit all over them. And listen, on this, when you come, you take an outside perspective look on it. It is technically a shitty ass movie, but it's funny. And I'm sorry. If it makes me laugh my ass off, I don't give a shit how stupid the movie can be. But if I laugh,
That's because the story didn't make sense.
the
But
story didn't make sense. How the hell you didn't know those were the fucking those
You want you could do so.
they
what
weren't
twins?
the actual white chicks. Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
come on, you gotta be that stupid.
I don't know, but that movie was just funny, man. That movie, damn, I forgot what part in the movie that had me dying.
That's a lot.
I think it was I think he was like, well, the end of the movie was funny. He was like, "Let's go shopping."
Nah, I like when he's in when he's in the restaurant with Terry Crews and he starts eating all sloppy and shit like that.
Yes.
he he starts fucking downing them fucking ribs and shit like that, making a mess, and then he falls more in love with her instead of like not falling in love with her. Oh my
Yep.
God. That movie's a trip, bro. That movie's a trip.
That movie is a trip. Damn. Ooh.
I'm gonna give a whole collab because there's too many movies from this guy's repertoire to name just one, and I'm gonna go with Adam Sandler, baby. Adam
Which one?
Sandler, bro. You got Happy Gilmore. You got Billy Madison. You got Mr. Deeds. You got Big Daddy. You got even Little Nicky,
Daddy.
which is not as good. I still laugh at that film. Waterboy. Like, come on, bro. Adam Sandler has fucking movies for days. Lately, I feel like his movies haven't been good. But back in the 90s, bro, and in the early 2000s, you couldn't touch Adam Sandler.
Well, what was that movie? Gem was good, even though it was a serious movie. Was it called Gem?
Oh no. Oh, I'm talking about comedies. But yeah, Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
It's probably
it was a serious movie, but that was a good movie.
It's probably one of Eddie Murphy's. Not Eddie Murphy. Adam Sandler's best fucking movies. Period. In general,
even though it was like a serious movie, I actually liked the fuck out of that movie.
Yeah, that movie's so good, man. It's so fucking good. And that's I don't understand. That's the thing with comedians. I feel like really good comedians make great dramatic actors.
Jonah Hill
is one of the like in the drama role. He's fucking mad good. Same thing with Steve Carell too.
Oh yes,
Steve Carell has turned into a fucking dramatic actor. He's not in a lot of comedies as much as he was back in the days. Now he's all fucking straight up like drama roles, and he's good at it too, man. Like at Jim Carrey too. Jim Carrey did Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind.
And the number 23.
Number 23 was trash, but
what?
Yeah, I don't like that movie.
You know what? You know, I agree. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that.
But Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. If you haven't seen that, bro, have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
That's with Kate Winslet. And
Titanic.
Mark Ruffalo was in it too. What's her name? Why am I forgetting her name? The girl from Mary Jane. Oh, that played Mary Jane Watson and
Kristen Dunst.
Kristen Dunst. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't know why I forgot her name. Bad with names today for some reason. That's a great movie. Check it out, bro. It's a trippy. It's kind of trippy because it basically the premise is he's trying to get over somebody, and to get over that somebody, he decides to go to this place where they go into your mind and erase all the memories of that person.
You know what? Just text me that movie because I think I might actually see that tonight.
See that? It's one of those movies though, bro. Like
I love Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is like the next. It's Chris Tucker and Jim Carrey for me.
Jim Carrey's another one, and Jim Carrey I feel like needs to do more serious roles too because he's really good as a dramatic actor too. Especially,
I just feel like he's just old now.
No, well, you're never too old for dramatic acting. So
No, not for dramatic.
and
No,
he was, and I don't know if you saw Sonic, but he was pretty damn
Sonic.
funny in
Yes, I did. Sonic. Yeah, he did. He did good in Sonic.
I was like, oh shit, okay, Jim Carrey. I see you getting back into like that type of like comedy again. You know, I'm all for it. Like that's another one who has fucking hilarious movies, man. Too.
Yeah, we're about to. I got a list of Jim Carrey too, but let's go back to Adam Sandler. You said Mr. Deeds, Little Nicky,
Little Nicky, you got Billy Madison, Happy.
the first 48 days. What was the first for? What was it?
Uh,
With the movie with Drew Barrymore.
all 51st Dates.
The 51st Dates. There
I
you go.
love that movie too. The Wedding Singer too. I haven't seen The Wedding Singer.
You know what? You know who's gonna be? He's not gonna be on my list, but you know who's damn, I just can't figure shit out today.
I know, Joe.
You
For
can't
some
figure
reason,
out what I'm like blanking out. What's this word I'm trying to say, man? Like he's not like another word for runner up. God, what's wrong with my head today? Like another word for runner up, like
second place.
No, man. It's a word that you say, like a side, it's like a side movie, not really on the list, but
I don't know what the fuck. Listen, we're both like,
all right, fuck it.
we
Anyway.
both don't know what to say today. I don't know what's going on. Dude. We forget.
Anyway, it's fine, but I feel like this guy is actually kind of underrated. I feel like he has some funny movies. Rob Schneider. What happened?
Rob Schneider. I forgot about Rob Schneider completely. Schneider. But that's like Adam Sandler's homeboy. Like
it's his homeboy.
It's like his homeboy.
Rob Schneider. That movie, I think, was it Gigolo? The male Gigolo?
European Gigolo.
Deuce Bigalow, Mel hilarious.
Yeah, I haven't watched that movie in ages though. I don't remember.
He was like, "Do you want steak?" No, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake." And then she was like, "Did you say steak?"
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Rob Schneider in movies in a long fucking time. I don't remember the last time I saw like Animal. Was it Animal?
Yeah, the Animal. That was another one.
Animal.
Hilarious.
That was another one that he was a girl. I forgot which that was one that was. That he went into the body of the girl's body went to him, like that. I don't remember what it was.
What's the name of that movie?
I mean, I like his little appearances in like Adam Sandler movies, like when
like the 51st Dates. That shit was funny when he popped up with the one eye fucked up.
Yeah, and the one the water boy is like, you can do it, you can do it. Damn, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find what
the movie that he played a female. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, he was in Big Daddy too. The Hot Chick. Those are bad films, but I haven't seen.
It's funny.
I haven't seen them in a long time, so I really can't say I hate them. So,
oh man, let me go with another funny ass movie, man. It's a classic. It's a classic movie. Meet the Parents.
Oh, Meet the Parents. I don't. I mean, classic. I don't know if classic. It's not that modern classic. Modern classic. Yeah, modern classic.
That movie is a funny ass movie, man.
That movie is funny. The Meet the Parents is watching you.
I'm watching.
Robert De Niro's hilarious in that film too.
Hey, is that you, fucker?
Oh yeah, I like them. Meet the Fockers too.
No, I like Meet the Fockers, but Meet the Parents is that movie's up there, man.
Yeah, Meet the Parents.
It just had a good plot. The story was good. The comedy was good. It was like he was like, you can't say bomb on an airplane. He's like bomb, 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 bomb.
There's a lot of
sleeper movie. Ben Stiller, Cameron Diaz. What's the name of that movie?
Something About Mary.
Yes.
There's Something About Mary.
Yes.
Is that the one where he gets his zipper, his dick stuck in his zipper?
Yes, and then he gets
he makes that squeal,
and then he comes inside the bottle.
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz bottle, and then she
Yeah.
puts that shit on her hair like shampoo.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Hilarious.
You know, it's another funny movie too. Going back to a name that we mentioned before, Steve Carell, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh,
That's a classic, bro. That is I have to watch it again because I haven't watched it in a long time. That movie had me in tears, man. And of course,
yo,
the whole Kelly Clarkson when he's getting his
you there,
his wax.
Kelly
Ah,
Clarkson?
Kelly Clarkson. Fucking.
Yo, that movie was funny.
And you know what I like about it the most, too, is that later on when I found that was all improvised, they were not supposed to be laughing. Like Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen and I forgot the other guy's name. They were not supposed to be laughing in that scene. They were supposed to be like consoling him or be like, "It's okay" or whatever like that. But
What scene?
the scene where he's getting the wax taken off of him,
Oh, okay.
they were waxing his chest and he did that for real. That was not a fake thing. That they actually waxed his chest. So he was going for it, and he was just screaming out random shit, and they couldn't help but laugh in the back. So that was all. Like you watch that shit, that's real. Like them really laughing, like their ass off, at him freaking screaming all this shit, yo.
That's what's up, man. That
I love
I never heard of that story.
Yeah, I love seeing shit like that with certain
That's
comedies.
that's an actor right there.
Yeah, that's also
That's how you're supposed to act.
that's fuck, what's it called? It's improvising and like that's the best. Like you get some of the best reactions out of that. Like we just
Yeah,
like
of course.
one of my favorite fucking comebacks and one of my favorite stories is in Fast 7 or Fast 6? Which was Paul
When this guy dies.
no, I don't think it was that. It was the one before that. So I think it was Fast 6. Because Fast 7, he dies in Fast 7.
He dies in Fast 7.
Yeah. So and that scene at the end when they're all getting ready for the barbecue, right? And The Rock comes in and Tyrese sees him and he said, "Yo, y'all better hide your baby oil." And then The Rock goes, "You better hide that big ass forehead." That was an improvised line. He was not supposed to say that. And if you watch the film, you see Ludacris when when The Rock says that, he spits out his whatever he was drinking because he wasn't expecting that. He goes, "Oh shit!" Like he just spits it out on camera because it was he got caught off guard.
Hey Mia, you better hide your baby oil. I'm just playing.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
I was just joking.
Yo,
Yeah, those are the best things, unscripted.
yeah, unscripted, bro. Those are the best, man. Those are the best. Yo, but if we're gonna talk about like some classics, bro, that you probably I don't know if you probably have seen these movies. Have you seen Blazing Saddles before?
Wait, we still is it still comedy or no?
This is comedy.
Blazing Shadows. Never seen it.
You never heard of it?
Never heard of it.
Oh my god, that's a classic, bro.
Who is it by?
That's the director Mel Brooks, who's made like some of the best like parody, like you know how fucking Scary Movie is and all that, like parody type movies. He's the one that basically started all that shit. So the movie is about they're in the West and everything like that, and the actors Gene Wilder and I forget the name of the black dude, and it's set in like old time Western shit. It's hilarious. I'm gonna send you like a trailer or something like that so you can see what I'm talking about. And then another one that's in the same the same director. I think Mel Brooks did this too. Young Frankenstein, another fucking hilarious film. Gene Wilder's
Never seen it either.
Gene Wilder's another one that's in it too. Gene Wilder is the guy that played the original Willy Wonka in Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
Him.
All right.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna give you a list of those films. Yo, those are some classic funny ass movies, bro. Like hilarious. Young Frankenstein. So it was basically like a comedy of him being a young Frankenstein and him like in the lair and everything like that. It's better if I show you than explain. I'm not good at explaining it. But those movies, Mel Brooks movies, are fucking hilarious. There's another movie History of the World, Part One. I think it was hilarious too with Mel Brooks. Like he's got some classics, bro. He did Spaceballs, if I'm not mistaken. You ever heard of Spaceballs?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen
That's
it.
the parody of like Star Wars and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's made some classics. You can't talk about like comedies without like talking about Mel Brooks. You know, Mel Brooks is the man. He's still alive too, bro. I think he's like what 90,
Damn.
80s or something like that. Like he's still kicking, still
Yeah,
kicking.
there's a movie that we haven't even brought up yet. I can't believe we haven't said it yet.
I'm probably saving the best for last. Who knows? What's up? Tell me.
You think I know what I'm? You think you know what I'm talking about?
We might be on the same wavelength. Who knows?
It's a movie that is literally on TV every fucking day. Literally on TV. You'll find that shit. You'll search through the TV. It doesn't. It could be in the night, the day. It's literally on TV like every single day.
What is it?
Bad Boys 2.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bad Boys 2 is kind of a comedy. Yeah, yeah. You know why I wasn't thinking about it because there's so much action in it, but that shit is one of the funniest. I love that movie.
That
bro.
movie was hilarious.
That movie
He's
is
like,
so fucking funny. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence together, just their chemistry together is undeniable, bro.
this is Will Smith at his peak, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is when he was putting out mad good shit too. Like,
Yeah, man, good shit.
I mean, he was putting out shit for like the 90s was like his when he was putting out fucking Independence Day, Men in Black, all those fucking like he was putting out fucking bangers back in the days too, man.
Will
Like
Smith, man. Give it up for Will Smith. Yo, Will Smith
was one of the greatest, man. One of the great.
Will Smith catalog is probably, yeah, his catalog is just ridiculous, man.
Hitch too is mad funny.
Hitch is hilarious.
Hitch is hilarious.
But I wouldn't say it's it's like a classic.
It's a romantic comedy.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Funny.
What's another Will Smith funny movie?
Will Smith.
Uh,
Because he
Bad
always
Boys.
has comedies in his movies, more or less.
But I love his serious movies, man.
Yeah,
The serious movies get me. They really, for me,
I've
they
still
really
have-
like.
Yeah, I still have yet to see Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, yo, you do me a favor. I'm gonna watch the Jim Carrey movie tonight, and you watch that one. You don't gotta watch Friday.
Yeah.
Watch the Pursuit of Happiness. Trust me, because I know how you like serious movies and like.
I know I'm gonna like it, but I just don't know if I'm ready to deal with the fucking sadness shit right now.
Nah, man.
Well, you know what I'll do
Just
is I
watch it.
don't know where it's on right now, but I could put it on my up next on my Apple TV. So that way, when I put it on the Apple TV, it'll show the movie up on the screen, so I can be like, oh, "Okay, I'll watch it now." Because that's how I remember shit. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta watch that. Boom.
No, just watch. Trust me. You have to watch Pursuit of Happiness.
I'll try to watch.
It's actually no,
try to
actually,
watch
it's
it
on.
tonight.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll try to watch it tonight. I'm gonna take a melatonin today because I gotta go fucking wake up. I slept too late yesterday, so I just want to go sleep a little earlier. But yeah, I'll try to watch the film today. I'll try to watch that film today. But yeah, man, yo, there's just so much comedy, bro. There's so much comedy out there. So many different types of comedy, like dark comedy. There's so much. We have literally.
We haven't even started talking about Jim
surface.
Carrey yet.
We haven't talked about fucking Jim Carrey. We got to do like a whole like basically. We have to pick our favorite comedy like our actors and everything, and just do an episode on them at this point because it's just way too much comedy. Way too much good comedy movies, man. Way too much.
Mask.
The Mask with Jim Carrey, bro. Ace, Bruce Almighty, or fucking Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Ace Ventura, and what you call it?
Dumb and Dumber.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Me, myself, and Irene.
And wow, what was the other fucking movie he came out with?
He got what the fuck that movie called? I'm blanking out.
Liar.
Liar. The Truman Show is good too. I heard. I haven't seen that movie.
The Truman Show. He plays a gay guy. He plays a gay character.
When I don't know if it's the same because in the Truman Show he is the one where he's basically like it's almost like WandaVision where he's in a
No, actually no. I'm sorry. the movie that he plays the gay character was oh
I know what you're talking about.
it was I love you I love you Philip or something like that.
It was yeah. I forgot the name of the film, but I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. But yeah, there's so many. You got like fucking. First of all, you got Eddie Murphy. That just like there's just way too many movies from Eddie Murphy. Even his bad movies, I still fucking love Eddie Murphy. You got Eddie Murphy. Um, you got Chris Tucker, like we just mentioned. You have Ben Stiller got a lot of funny movies. Adam Sandler's got fucking a lot of hilarious movies. Fucking but there's so many. There's so many. Steve Carell, um, Will Ferrell to me he's one of my favorites. Any movie, I don't care how stupid the movie is. As long as he's in it, I'm good. I'm good. Freaking Seth Rogen and freaking James Franco at this point is always making some funny ass movies. Paul Rudd is always in some funny ass movies too. It's just a lot of good comedy. We definitely got to do another episode on this and like just focus on basically let's do our research or whatever and focus on one or two basically actors, comedic actors or whatever. Because or we can even include stand up too because I mean you got fucking Chappelle, you got Chappelle is like my favorite, one of my favorite comedians. To me, it's if I had to give a top five, a quick top five right now of my favorite comedians, like actual comedians, like stand-up comedians, it's definitely not in any particular order. Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, why am I blanking on his name?
Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney's fucking hilarious. But not Paul Mooney. I fucks with George Lopez heavy, bro. George Lopez is
George Lopez is a
hilarious.
He is a fucking sleeper.
Yep,
George Lopez.
Yep.
Yo, that's the show.
Yeah, that's one of my
Lopez show.
Love that show.
Was so I don't even know why it was canceled. It was so good.
Yeah. Well, George Lopez show went for a while though. The George Lopez show. I watched that show when it used to be on Nick at Night. They used to watch it at night and shit like that. That was like my show, and I fucking love that show, man. And his stand up, bro.
Who's your fifth one?
Who's my fifth one? Damn, I'm like I don't know whether to put fucking because listen. I know a lot of people been like down on him lately.
Don't say his name, please. I know he's gonna say.
Who do you think I'm gonna say?
Oh no,
Kevin Hart.
No. Oh no.
I fucking listen. I'm sorry, but Kevin Hart's seriously funny and like his oldest shit, fucking top notch. I don't want to hear anybody. I fucking love Kevin Hart, and I still like him.
Is funny,
and I like him in movies too. Not all of his movies, but I do like him in some movies. Like I remember Think Like a Man. You ever seen Think Like a Man?
I think that was actually good.
Part one, part two. Yo, he's Loretta. I wanna get the rest of the tour. He's talking about Terrence J's mother and shit like that. Yo, that's the Kevin Hart to me is just hilarious. I don't care, but I'm pretty sure I'm fucking missing out on somebody right now. But we'll come up with that list another time. You got anybody like off the top of your head?
That's just that stand up.
Top five off the top of your head.
Stand up, not so much, man. But I mean, for me, my list will probably be like yours. It'll be
what
Eddie Murphy.
Okay, I know who I'm taking out.
Dave Chappelle, and Chris Tucker used to do stand up, but he kind of stopped because he got more into acting a little more quicker.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I love you, Kevin Hart, but I'm taking you out. I don't know how I forgot about this dude, but Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah,
Richard motherfucking Pryor, baby. That's one of the OGs right there, man.
You know what? Martin Lawrence has stand up too.
Martin Lawrence has stand up. Hilarious.
And you ever seen what's that Martin Lawrence movie that it was a stand up movie? I think it was Run It. What's the name of that movie? That movie was actually really funny.
I forgot the name of that movie.
It was some run something.
But didn't he do like shit with Def Jam and stuff like that? Because I know Chris Tucker did shit with Def Jam.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Chris Tucker did do.
Yeah.
He did do stand up, but it was it faded out kind of quick.
Remember, you also got like I'm just gonna go through the lineup that I just pulled up, and you got Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock.
Oh, so I forgot
Chris Rock. The fuck, I forgot Chris
Yo,
Rock.
we forgot about Chris Rock movies.
Chris Rock movies too. On top that, I tell you, there's just so much, bro. So much. Louis C.K. is funny. Richard Pryor is a legend. Jerry Seinfeld. I never find Jerry Seinfeld funny, but Eddie Murphy, George Carlin is fucking hilarious. George Carlin is hilarious. Who else we got here? Robin Williams. Robert Williams, that's another one, bro. Robin Williams, man, the GOAT. I fucking miss him so much, man.
My favorite movie from Robin Williams of all time is Jack.
You like Jack? I don't think the movie's good, but I do like him in Jack.
The story was phenomenal.
Do you think
it was like it? Yeah, I like the story.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I really don't remember it.
And Mrs.
I just
Mrs.
remember J-Lo's fine ass being in it.
Mrs. Doubtfire was good too, man.
Mrs. Doubtfire, hell yeah, I love that fucking movie, bro. Mrs. Doubtfire is hilarious. He has so many good movies, man. And another one that was very good at being a dramatic actor as well. You ever seen Good Will Hunting?
By Robert Williams? No.
Robert Williams and Matt Damon and that's another movie you gotta check out. There's a lot. That's the thing. You see, everybody has their blind spots of movies that they haven't seen, bro. That's a great movie, man. Great movie.
I do want to see that Jim Carrey movie tonight, so please text me that.
Yeah,
text me that one.
I'll text you that right after the show. We're about to end it right now. All right, people. That's it for today for episode 7 of the Big Mo Podcast. If you haven't yet already, I would love you guys to subscribe to the channel and click the bell on right next to the subscribe button so you can know when we go live, when a new show is posted. Also like and comment and also share to everybody. And also, listen, tell us in the comments below what are some of the comedy movies that you love. What are some of your favorite comedians? Like, give me all of it down in the comments below. Also, you can find us anywhere podcasts are available. We have it on Apple Podcasts. We have it on Google Podcasts, Spotify. You can find it all down below.
Anywhere.
You can find it basically anywhere we do a podcast, anywhere you stream your podcast, you'll find it. Also in the future, we're looking to do a Q&A episode where you can ask us anything, literally anything. You can ask us stuff about our personal lives, about movies, about TV, sports, anything. I don't give a shit. Nothing's off limits here. If we don't want to answer a thing, we have to take a shot. That's how it's gonna go. All right, but I'm down to answer any questions anybody has. So you can either leave some comments down below on this video, and I'll gather up some of the questions, or I will post, which I've posted already a couple of times. You could send it to my DM on Twitter, and I'll take the question there. But definitely do it down below in the comments, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching the episode. It's been a pleasure. My boy Kid Kells, tell them where they can find you.
Man. Yeah, everybody just have a good week, man. Have a good week. Live it up. Weather's getting nice. Yeah, it's mojitos time.
Tell them where they can find you, bro.
They can find me on Instagram, on YouTube. Prophecy is Kales.
All right, yeah, and you can find me at Big Mo 104, basically on everything. I think on basically all my thing. I also have I haven't really focused on it yet, but I made a Twitter page for the Big Mo Podcast as well, and also an Instagram page for the Big Mo Podcast, but I haven't fully developed it yet, so that will come in due time, and I'll be posting more content on those pages. But It's been great talking to you guys today, and I hope you guys stay safe. Peace out.